Hello everyone, welcome. We're just going to be doing a little bit of yoga inspired exercise. We're going to start by stretching. It's really cold in my basement, but I know that I'm going to start getting hot here in a minute, so I'm going to take this off. It's like, I don't know how cold it is in here, but it's really cold. Breathe. I'm hoping that this lighting back here isn't blocking out my view or your view of me. So I try to dim it a little bit. It's better, right? I hope you all are well. So we're just going to start by breathing. Feels so good to breathe. Feel grateful. Feel blessed. Now I want you to spread your legs. Slowly roll down and touch the floor if you can. Okay. And I want one arm to go up, looking upward to the ceiling. Switching sides. Oh yeah, I'm cracking over here. I don't know if you can hear it. Feel that stretch. It feels so good. Okay. Sorry, I can't really hold that for very long. You don't even have to do a full dancer. Partial's good. Stretches your hips out. I feel like I have this soothing copyright-free yoga music that I found. I don't know if you can hear it. I can turn it up if you need. Roll your hips. Roll your hips from side to side. And it's funny. And then, look at sun salutations. Ooh, breathe out. Sorry about that. Okay. All right. So we're going to begin. We're going to do arms, okay? This is, you can stand open-legged closed-legged, however you feel comfortable. This movement here is a really good workout for our arms. I want to do this for a couple minutes and breathe through it, okay? So it's 5:22. So 8 minutes. It's like a scoop. Okay, you're scooping away any bad energy. And try to keep a steady pace. Breathing through it. Knowing that we're tossing negative energy away. Bring to our spirits. Throw out harshness. Throw out negativity. Throw out bad thoughts. Only allowing the good. As you see, my hands are cupped, okay? Keep breathing. Try to keep the same pace if you can. We're letting go of anything keeping us back. We're letting go of old habits, old ways of thinking. You should start to feel it in your arms now. In a sense, we're taking out the trash. Only good, love, and light is allowed in your space. With each exhale, I want you to let go of anything that's been holding you back. Let it go. You are meant for so much more. You're stronger than you think. It's okay to take out the trash. It feels good. It feels liberating. It feels right. In order to attract positivity, one must emit positivity. Let's see how long we've been doing that for. All right, 3 minutes. Good job, guys. Here's another arm exercise that I want to do. I've been looking up, what I did earlier was not pregnancy safe, but I've been looking up yoga and Pilates that are safe during pregnancy. And a lot of it is arm work. So you're just basically thumbs down, thumbs up and around, thumbs down, thumbs up and around. We proceed to do this for 3 minutes as well. So this is going to really strengthen our arms, which if you're expecting or have grandkids that you need to be able to pick up, This is a really good exercise for strengthening your arms. And breathe through it. I know it gets kind of rough for doing it for a long period of time, but you push through. It's about being in the moment. It's about being centered. It's about paying attention to our common goal here. Okay? We're strengthening our bodies. We're strengthening our hearts. And we're strengthening our minds. Keep it going. I know it's starting to probably really burn in your shoulders. You can do it. Don't forget to breathe. It's funny that little movements like this can actually get you sweating and burning calories. Hard to believe, I know, but keep pushing through. Keep breathing through. You see how long we've been doing this? Keep it going, keep it going. Almost done. We're like 15 seconds. 14, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Right, you really feel it right here. Okay. Oh wow, that felt good. I need a sweatband on here. And bear with me while I put it on. Today's focus, I want it to be mainly on removing any negativity that we may have, replacing it with positivity. Okay, so this one's going to be a little bit more complicated. Here, let me show you. We're going to hold this position for 3 minutes. Okay? We're going to hold it, okay? And if you gotta sway from side to side, you can, to kind of help with. Try to hold in your stomach if you can while you do this. Basically, what's holding you back, we're gonna shoo away, okay? If while you're doing this, a negative thought enters your mind, just shoo it away. This is a really hard exercise, but you can do it. If it gets a little difficult, you can place your hands on your thighs, but you need to hold the position and make sure. Oh, it's rough, I know, but you can do it. We can do it. Oh, come back up. We didn't do it for long enough, did we? Oh, that was rough. Next time, perhaps, huh? Let's try that again. Take a sip of your water. Be mindful of what your body needs. We'll try that again. 14:34. Let's try to hold it for 2 minutes. Legs apart, bend and hold. You can keep your hands out, if that helps you, or on your thighs if that helps you. This is a really hard one. But we're improving our strength, okay? I could barely hold that. Let's try to stretch it out a little bit. Let me get my mat. Wishful thinking 3 minutes on that, right? We probably do a minute. What I want you to do is just touch the floor. Breathe through. I don't know if you see what I'm doing, but frog position. Maybe we need to get a little more limber before we try holding that position. We'll go back to that here shortly. What I want us to do is get stretched out. Get our thighs and our calves, our feet and our legs stretched out. Okay. Try to be flat-handed with it. And again, if all you can do is like this, that's okay. If all you can do is that, that's okay. If all you can do is that, that's okay. Just proceed to hold what it is that you can do. Does that make sense? Okay, let's go back down. Just kind of breathing through it. Your legs may need to be open wider if you have like a baby belly. Not all yoga and not all in this video is okay for pregnancy. This particular position though, I did find that it's okay for pregnancy. And those arm movement ones that I showed you earlier, they're okay as well. I think breathing is really key when it comes to yoga. Again, ask your doctors if you are healthy enough to do these exercises, okay? We're gonna go back and try to hold that position again. I thought maybe we needed to stretch out our legs a little more. 1750. I'll be okay if you hold it for 1 minute. So 1850, okay? Whatever way you find easiest to hold this. It's not an easy thing to do just to be sitting here like this. It's hard. But mind over matter, I think we're strong enough if we really put forth the effort. We can do it. We can do anything, really. It's hard not to bend forward, but if you need a bit of a break, it's rough. Okay. Try to keep it. My goodness gracious. I gotta see where we're at. My legs are burning. Oh, just in time. We held that positioning for a minute. Okay? And so, what did I have next on our little list here? Downward facing dog. Child's pose, cat pose, dog pose. You're all familiar with these. Let's get you down to the mat. Shall we? Let's start with child's pose. Now breathing through it. I think I give ourselves a little bit of a break in between, in the middle of the exercise, which I think is important. Dog, wag your tail, I add that because I like that. Cat pose. And fold your feet in to downward facing dog. Heels Try to press your heels to the ground if you can. Oh yeah. You're gonna feel the stretch in your calves and in your back, through your feet. Breathe through it. Come back down slowly into child's pose again. We're gonna do one more, maybe two, depending on how I feel about how limber we are. Going back up, dog pose, wag your toe, kitty cat pose. And roll your feet in to dog pose, trying to push your heels to the ground. Again, without, of course, pulling a muscle. You want to do it. Listen to your body. You and only you know what you're capable of doing and what you can and can't do. So, oh. Oh, that feels good. Okay, I think we'll do one more. Okay, one more. This is the break in between the exercises that we're doing. Gives us a little time out, a little stretch in preparation for what's to come next. I had planned this yoga exercise. I had written it out all down and had it all planned like a couple days ago. And so I'm not really quite sure. I revisited it, I think the day after I wrote it, but I haven't gone back. So I have to look back to see what I had planned for us. So that was the break in between. We got pregnancy abs. Leg exercises and some stretches. Okay. So this is going to be a really unflattering, extremely unflattering okay, so this is basically going to be a stretch. Now I want you to pull back your legs and hold that if you can. I don't like that, but I mean, it's gonna help us for what we have next to do. Also, if you can't do that, simply have your toes touch together. Toes touch together, knees bent, open palms. Feels so good. You're gonna feel this in your tailbone, your hip area. Feels so nice to stretch in this way. Again, here's another good stretch for us. This is not a very flattering visual, I'm sure. But hold it if you can. It's rough. It is rough. Oh, it feels good. This is like a hip opener. An easy hip opener. Okay, roll up. I actually saw that on a pregnancy, like a yoga workouts that were okay for pregnancy, but I was always told you can't lay on your back during a workout when you're pregnant, so that's kind of up in the air on that one. So let's proceed to do legs. Alrighty. Alright. So what we're going to do, we're going to point up, flex down, point up, flex down, point up, flex down, point up, flex down, Flex up, point down. Flex up, point down. Flex up, point down. Flex up, point down, and forward. 1, 2, trying to have full control. 3, it's really hard, I know. 4, and 5. That's really working out your legs and your hips and your abs, which, again, when you're pregnant, the least ab work you can do, the better off you'll be. Point up, flex down. I don't know if I'm pregnant yet. I take another test here in a couple days, and so we will see. Flex up, point down. Flex up, point down. Flex up, point down. Flex up, point down. Last one, we're gonna go forward and back, forward and back. No momentum, just simple forward and back. Having control is the whole point of the exercise. The more control you have, the more you'll get out of this exercise. Last one. Okay. Whew. Okay, you guys have got to feel that in your hips. I'm sorry. If you don't, then I don't know what to tell you. Alright, let's see what else we have planned. Pregnancy abs. Stand and tap toe. Okay, you guys have seen me do the standing crunches before. We're gonna go ahead and do those. Now, I just wanna make sure you can see me. Okay. Okay, standing crunches. 1, 2, and you wanna hold in your stomach while you're doing these. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and last but not least, 10. Now we're gonna go to seated tap toe. These are good pregnancy workouts for your abdominals. I never knew that they had pregnancy workouts for abdominals until I searched for them online. But all you do is tap 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 24, 25, 29, 30, 17, 18, 40, 41, 42, 43, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 64, 65, 66, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 79, 80, 81, 91, 92, 93, 6, 97, 98, 99, and 100. Oh my gosh, you guys. That is rough. Let's drink some more. Okay. Another standing abdominal. Maybe we'll do a hip flexor. So, one more on the standing crunches. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and last but not least, 10. So we did 20 standing crunches, 100 tap toe abdominal workouts, and then we're gonna get into the hip flexor, which is so good for you. Again, I don't think this is okay for pregnancy, but it really helps flex those hips. So if you're not familiar with this exercise, you can lean onto something if you need the additional help. But all you do basically is you take your foot and you bend and you just hold that. Hold and reach downward. And then you can actually fold your knee if you're that advanced. I personally am not there yet, so I take my fingertips off the ground, go back and, okay, let's do the other side. Okay, just to center yourself here, if you can, and your foot, it's like your heel's on your thigh, okay? You bend. Not forgetting to breathe during this exercise. Tips of fingers touch the ground. Hold. And you can fold if you're that advanced. Breathing through the pain or the shakiness, whatever you may be feeling. It's hip flexor. So good for you. All right, so we've been doing this for 30 minutes. I have 1, 2, 3 kind of cool down workouts. Let's see if we can do another yoga position before we do the cool down. I believe this is standing tree if I remember correctly. You take your foot, plant it on your thigh, and you just stand tall as a tree. This is tree trunk, I believe, or tree something or other. I'm not good with names. And in that, I mean, it's just so controlled. It feels so nice. Like, if I could hold it for longer, I would. But as I fall to the side. Okay. This is my bad ankle, so it's going to be a little bit harder. Oops. My bad ankle. Sorry. It broke and it healed wrong, so it's okay. We got this. And breathe through that. You're tall, you're a tree, you're strong. Oh, you guys. Such good hip exercises, right? Sorry, I can't hold those longer. If you can hold those longer, by all means. Okay. Now we're going to get back on the mat for the next 10 minutes or so. Okay. Okay. I just want you guys to open up your legs and push through the center. Oh, bring it back up. Flex those feet. Take it back center. As far as you can go. And back up. One more time. And then back center. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and begin our bridge. Oh, you guys that watch or participate in my workouts should be familiar with this exercise by now. I almost do it in every video. One more time. We'll do 2 more times. It feels so good. Bridge is so good for your back. One more. Okay. I want you to pull your knee inward. Ooh, that kind of hurts my tummy. I wonder if that means something. You guys. Pull your knee inward. If you can. That was weird, that really hurt, huh? Okay. And do it with rotate knees. I'm just gonna do it like this because for some reason that really hurt me. That's really odd. Huh. You know how doctors, they push on your abdomen when they think, like when they check to see if you're pregnant? And if it hurts like right there, they're like, oh, you're pregnant for some reason. That's how that just felt. So I'm just gonna do little half-ass ones of these. Just, I don't wanna, in case, God willing. Okay, so slowly roll up. I want you to sit up straight, if you could, like, and take your arms out, and just hold. Again, subtle things such as sitting up straight and taking your arms out can be a bit of a challenge. But breathe through the pain. Focus on strengthening your health. How much your body needs this. Open your legs as far as you can and turn to the side. Ooh, yeah. Or keep your legs closed and turn to the side. Whatever's more comfortable for you. Turn to the other side. Hold. You're strong. You're healthy. Bring your legs in. Fold forward as far as you can go. And up. Once more. And up. And we do a little butterfly. Okay. Downward facing dog. Push those heels through. Slowly but surely bring your toes toward the middle. Crawl your way back to frog position. And we're going to slowly roll up. Not forgetting to breathe. Very controlled. Almost 40 minutes. And we'll cool down with our typical child's pose and how we usually cool down. Okay? Oh, it feels so good to breathe. Up through dog pose. Arch back. Do a little wiggle. Cat's pose. Back down to child's pose. Oh, yes. are strong. You are healthy. You are good enough. Thank you for joining me. I hope you got something out of that little yoga session. See, we got like 40 minutes in. I had planned for it to be 45, but my timing's a little off. That's okay. But thank you, and I hope to see you next week.